Test, 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 test. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. All right. Okay, so have a seat, relax. We'll begin with breathing. Try and sit up straight and follow your breath the entire time. Focus on yourself. You don't need to synchronize yourself with me or anyone else. Just focus on your breathing. So we're going to inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouth. So take a deep breath, fill your lungs completely with air, and when you're ready to exhale, exhale through your mouth. Imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath. Your tongue is at the back of your throat as you exhale with your mouth open, following your breath. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. With each inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. So we're not forcing the air out. We're inhaling and exhaling with control. Forcing is like, but we're not doing that. We're breathing naturally, inhaling and exhaling. So on the next inhale, we're going to raise our hands above our head as high as you can reach. If you can bring the palms of your hands together, that's great. When you're ready to exhale, we're going to exhale through our nose as we lower our arms and hands down. So continue moving with your breath, inhaling up and exhaling down. Breathing through your nose. Try and synchronize your movement with your breath. Sitting up straight, lifting your chest on the inhale. Now in the next inhale, When you're ready to exhale, turn your torso to the right side. As you exhale through your nose, lowering your arms and hands down. When you're ready to inhale, turn your torso back to the center. And when you're ready to exhale, turn your torso to the opposite side as you exhale and lower your arms and hands down. Continue moving with your breath. Inhaling up and exhaling down. One more time on each side, and when you're done, bring your hands to prayer posture in front of you. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose. In this balancing mudra, relax your shoulders and elbows. Now from here, keeping our palms together, we're going to inhale and reach our fingertips up toward the ceiling as high as you can. When you're ready to exhale, lower your hands back down into prayer posture. At the very end of the exhale, point your fingertips down, flexing your wrists as much as you can. Continue moving with your breath, inhaling up and exhaling down. Keeping the palms of your hands together, synchronizing your movement with your breath. One more time in each direction, and when you're done, bring your hands to prayer posture. Now from here, we're going to take our right hand and place it behind us to the right side for support. Sitting up straight, we're going to take our left arm to the left side of our body. And we're going to inhale and reach our left arm as high as we can above our head. And then exhale, taking our arm over our head, reaching for the right side of the room, keeping your hips on the ground. When you're ready to inhale, reaching your hands back up toward the ceiling. And when you're ready to exhale, lowering your arm and hand back down. So continue moving with your breath, inhaling up and exhaling down. Arm over your head, reaching to the right side. One more time, reaching for the right side. And when you're done, take your left hand behind you to the left side for support and move your right arm to the right side of your body. And again, we're going to inhale our right fingertips up toward the ceiling as we inhale, reaching up, and then exhale, take our right arm over our head, reaching for the left side of the room. When you're ready to inhale, reaching your fingertips back up, and when you're ready to exhale, lowering your arm down. So follow your breath. One more time, reaching for the left side. And when you're done, bring both arms in front and just breathe naturally through your nose. All right, now we're gonna get up into a tabletop position on all fours with our knees under our hips, our fingers spread wide, and our hands under our shoulders. Check that your index fingers are facing forward. Rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing toward your thighs. So we're gonna do cat-cow, keeping our arms straight. We're gonna inhale as we arch our lower back and then lift our chin. When you're ready to exhale, pull your navel in toward your spine, push your upper back toward the ceiling as you lower your head, tightening your gluteal muscles. When you're ready to inhale, arch your lower spine and lift your chin. Again, on the exhale, pull your navel in toward your spine, tighten your gluteal muscles as you arch your upper back and lower your head. Follow your breath. Move as much as you can within your range of motion. Inhaling as you lift your head and arch your lower back. Exhale as you pull your navel in and lower your head. One more time in each direction. And when you're done, bring your neck and spine parallel to the floor. Now from here, we're going to inhale. We're going to pull our navel in toward our spine, keeping our navel pulled in toward our spine. We're going to inhale and reach our left arm and right leg, stretching out as far as you can, arm and leg parallel to the floor. And then when you're ready to exhale, lowering your arm and leg back down. Following your breath, inhale your opposite arm and leg, right arm, left leg, reaching as much as you can. When you're ready to exhale, moving it back down. Again, follow your breath. Try and synchronize your movement with your breath. Keep your navel pulled in toward your spine as you do this. Follow your breath, breathing through your nose. Navel pulled in toward your spine. One more time on each side. And when you're done, bring your neck and spine parallel to the floor. Now from here, check that your knees are under your hips. Pull your navel in toward your spine. And we're going to go into puppy pose. So we're going to walk our hands forward, keeping our hips in the air, opening up our shoulders, lowering our torso and forehead down to the ground, breathing through our nose. Keeping your fingers spread wide, pushing the floor away with the palms of your hands. Opening your shoulders, relaxing your neck and shoulders. And then pull your navel in as you walk your hands in back to tabletop position. And from here, we're going to spread our knees wide, bring our feet together, and sit back in child's pose, lowering our hips to our heels, and then lowering our torso and forehead down to the mat, breathing through your nose. And then lift your chin, straighten out your arms, and come back up to tabletop position. Now from here, we're going to step our right foot forward into a lower right lunge. Check that your right knee is above your right ankle. And then when you're ready, bring your hands up into prayer posture. Relaxing your hips. You can, if you want to, you can put your hands on your hips as well. Just make sure that your right knee is above your right ankle. And focus on trying to tuck your hips under you, as opposed to lifting your buttocks muscles in the air. We want to bring our hips forward, kind of tucking our hips under, stretching the front of our right leg. Yeah. Again, you can keep your hands in prayer posture if you'd like while you do this as well. Breathing through your nose. If you want to, you can bring your arms near your ears, reaching your fingertips up toward the ceiling. Breathing through your nose. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture. And we're going to inhale, make a circle with our hands, reaching up toward the ceiling. Exhale as we bring our hands down to the floor. Follow me. Keeping our left hand on the floor, keeping our left arm straight, and keeping our right knee above our right ankle. We're going to inhale our right fingertips up toward the ceiling and breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose, pushing the floor away with your left hand, reaching up toward the ceiling with your right fingertips. And then inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring your right hand back down to the floor. Push the floor away as you pull your right foot back, and bring your left foot forward into a lower left lunge. When you're ready, you can bring your hands up into prayer posture in front of your chest. And again, you can stay here with your hands in prayer posture. If you'd like to move your hands to your hips, just so that you can tune into what you're doing with your torso. We want to bring our hips under, stretching the front of our thigh muscle. And if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears, reaching your fingertips up toward the ceiling. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then inhale, reaching up. Exhale as you bring your hands down to the floor next to your left foot. Keeping your right arm straight and keeping your right hand on the ground. Keeping your left knee above your left ankle. We're going to inhale our left fingertips up toward the ceiling. Breathing through our nose. Pushing our right hand away on the floor and lifting our left fingertips. You can look up at your hand if you'd like, or straight ahead or down, however you feel comfortable. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring it back down to the floor. Push the floor away as you pull your left foot back into tabletop position. And then from here, you can do puppy pose again, or we're going to do downward dog. If you're doing downward dog, just make sure that your hips are in the air and under your knees, and your fingertips are spread wide. Okay? Check that your elbows, your shoulders are rotated so that your elbows are facing your thighs. And from here, we're going to get onto the balls of our toes, pushing the floor away as we lift our hips in the air, keeping our knees bent, opening up our shoulders, And then we're going to walk the dog. We're going to lift the heels of our feet off the ground, alternating, stretching the backs of our legs. Relax your neck and shoulders. Breathing through your nose. Focus on keeping your knees bent and focus on opening up your shoulders like we did in puppy pose. Relax your neck and shoulders. And then lower your knees down to the mat. And we're going to spread our knees again, bring our feet together, sit back in child's pose, relaxing our hips to our heels, lowering our torso down to the mat. And then lift your head, straighten out your arms, and we're going to come back to a tabletop position. And this time we're going to get onto the balls of our toes, and we're going to kind of sit back as we walk our hands back toward our knees onto our feet, keeping our knees bent as we lower our heels, and then slowly standing up, bringing our hands together above our head, palms together, and then exhale your hands down by your side. So come to the front of your mat with your feet separated under your hips, about 5 or 6 inches, depending on how wide your hips are. And we're going to inhale our hands up toward the ceiling, and then exhale them down. Again, inhale, reaching up. This time we're going to pull our navel in as we exhale, tilting forward, swan dive down. Relax your neck and shoulders, hands on the outside of your feet. You can bend your knees slightly if you need to. Take a moment to just actually alternate bending your knees to stretch the backs of your legs, keeping your heels on the ground, just bending your knees. And then pause for a moment. Inhale when you're ready, coming up halfway, neck and spine parallel to the floor, and then relax down. Bend your knees and place your hands on the outside of your feet. Step your right foot back. Check that your left knee is above your left ankle. Your left knee is bent above your left ankle, and when you're ready, inhale your hands up into prayer posture in warrior one. So the right leg is straight. Left knee is above the left ankle. Breathing through your nose. And then from here, we're going to inhale and reach our hands up toward the ceiling. And then we're going to turn our torso to the right side of the room, rotate our right foot. You're not listening. Our hands are above our head. We're rotating our torso to the right side of the room. Adjust your right foot, lift your chest, and then lower your arms to the floor. Bring your shoulder blades together behind you as your chest remains lifted, and you gaze out over your left fingertips in warrior two. Breathing through your nose. And then inhale as you swing your right arm, adjust your hips to move forward, adjust your right foot. Now our torso and our hands and arms are facing forward, reaching our hands up toward the ceiling as we inhale. Exhale as we bring our hands down to the floor next to our left foot. And then from here, we're going to lower our right leg down. And then inhale, our hands back up into prayer posture. Breathing through our nose. Now, relax your left forearm on your left thigh. And place your right hand on your right hip. Turn your torso to the right side of the room. And reach your right hand back toward your right foot. Try and sit up straight instead of tilted. And from here, if you'd like, you can bend your right leg and grab your ankle or foot. If you need to, you can fold your mat if you need more cushion on your knee. Breathing through your nose. And then relax, release your right foot. Turn your torso back to the front. And then we're gonna lower our hands down to the floor next to our left foot. Lift our right knee off the ground and step our right foot forward. Inhale up halfway and exhale down. Bend your knees as you inhale, both hands together above your head, palms together, and exhale your hands down by your side. Again, we're gonna inhale, reaching up, and then swan dive down, bending forward, placing our hands on the outside of our feet. Relax your neck and shoulders, and take a moment to gently bend your knees, stretching the backs of your legs. And then pause. Inhale up halfway, and relax down. Bend your knees, and we're gonna step our left foot back, keeping our right knee bent. We're gonna inhale up into warrior one with our hands in prayer posture. And then from here, we're gonna inhale and reach our fingertips up toward the ceiling and turn our torso to the left side of the room. Adjust our left foot. And then when you're there, we're gonna lower our arms parallel to the floor. Make sure your chest is lifted, your shoulder blades are together behind you, gazing out over our right fingertips. Breathing through your nose. Check that your torso is vertical to the floor. Breathing through your nose in warrior two. And then we're gonna inhale as we bring our left arm, adjust our left foot and our hips and our torso to face forward, reaching our hands up to the ceiling as we inhale. Exhale, bringing our hands down to the floor next to our right foot, lowering our left knee down to the ground. And then coming up into a lower right lunge with our hands in prayer posture. Now from here, if you need to, place something soft under your knee. Feel free to fold your mat if that helps. We're gonna rest our right forearm on our right thigh. And then from here, we're gonna place our left hand on our left hip. Try and sit up straight, not tilted, but sit up straight. And then we're gonna rotate our torso to the left side of the room and reach our left hand back toward our left foot. And then from here, if you'd like, you can bend your left leg and grab your left ankle or foot if you'd like. You have to make sure your feet are wide enough apart to keep your balance. Your left knee and your right foot need to be wide enough apart to keep your balance. Breathing through your nose. And then release your left foot down, turn your torso back to the front of the room. Hands in prayer posture. Take a moment to breathe. And then inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bring our hands down to the floor. Lift your left knee off the ground and step your left foot forward. Inhale up halfway and relax down. Bend your knees as we inhale, both hands up together above our head, palms together as we exhale our hands down by our side. Now from here, we're gonna separate our feet about 4 or 5 feet apart. Place our hands on our hips. Inhale as you lift your chest. Exhale as you bend your knees. Then inhale again. As you exhale, tilt your torso forward and then bring your hands down to the floor in front of you. Relax your neck and shoulders, and if you can, try and straighten out your legs. Grab your elbows or your wrists and relax your neck and shoulders. You can move your head gently up and down or side to side, relaxing your neck gently. And then from here, we're going to inhale our hands behind us and interlace our fingers, reaching our knuckles up toward the ceiling. Imagine you're bringing your hands behind your head. And then release, bring your hands down to the floor. Walk your hands over toward your left foot. Inhale as you lift your chest toward your left foot. Exhale as you relax your torso over your leg. Try not to bend your head, but relax your torso over your leg. Breathing through your nose. And then come to the center of your mat. And then walk your hands to your right foot. Inhale as you lift your chest. Exhale, relaxing your torso over your leg. Breathing through your nose. And then release, come back to the center. And then we're going to walk our feet in about 2 feet apart and lower our hips down to the mat as far as you can so that your torso is vertical to the floor. And then if you'd like, you can bring your hands up together in prayer posture in front of your chest. If you'd like to sit on a block or a pillow, you can do that as well. We're lowering our hips, breathing through our nose. And then lower your arms down and sit down all the way on the mat. Lower your hips. Scoot to the front of your mat with your knees bent. And move your arms parallel to the floor. From here, we're going to inhale as we lift our chest. Exhale, tilt back and lift the heels of your feet off the ground. If you'd like, you can straighten out one leg or both. Find your balancing point. Try and straighten your legs. And then lower your feet down, grab your wrists or elbows, and relax. We've been working on that for a year now, huh? All right, now reach down and grab your toes, walk the heels of your feet in toward your hips. And then from here, we're going to lift our chest as we inhale, tilt back, and lift our heels of our feet off the ground. From here, you can find your balancing point, try and straighten out your legs, and breathe through your nose. And then lower your feet down. Move your arms again parallel to the floor. Inhale as you lift your chest. Exhale as you lower your spine to the floor with control. And then stretch your arms out parallel to your shoulders with the palms of your hands facing the ceiling. Move your feet under your knees. Pull your navel in toward your spine. And from here, take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And exhale, allow your knees to relax to the right side. And turn your head to gaze at your left hand, keeping your shoulders on the ground. And then inhale your knees and your head back to the center. And exhale your knees, relaxing them to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right hand. And then inhale your knees back to the center. Adjust your feet under your knees again. This time we're going to walk our feet to the outer edges of our mat. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right hand. Keeping the shoulders on the ground. And then inhale your knees and your head back to the center. Exhale as you lower your knees to the right side and turn your head to gaze at your left hand. And then inhale your knees and your head back to the center and move your arms down parallel to your torso. Adjust your feet under your knees again. Pull your navel in toward your spine. And from here, we're going to inhale as we lift our hips off the ground, pushing our heels into the ground, tightening our gluteal muscles as we inhale and lift our hips. And then exhale, coming down an inch away from the ground, not all the way. When you're ready to inhale, lift your hips, tighten the gluteal muscles as you inhale and lift. When you're ready to exhale, come down an inch away from the ground. Follow your breath. Now, on the next inhale, we're going to keep our hips lifted off the ground. And we're going to move our straight arms under our hips and interlace our fingers. So keeping our hips lifted off the ground, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Tighten your gluteal muscles as you continue lifting your hips. And then on the next exhale, we're going to release our hands from under our hips, lower our hips all the way down to the mat. And then we're going to straighten out our right leg, keeping our left knee bent. Lift your left foot off the ground. Relax your left foot. Keeping your right leg straight on the ground. We're going to lift our left foot into the air. Mom, you're not following me at all. And make a circle with our ankle in one direction. And then rotate in the other direction. And then bend your left knee, take your hands and wrap them around your below your left knee. Interlace your fingers. We're going to inhale through our nose, keeping our right leg on the ground. Exhale gently, pulling our left knee toward our left shoulder while keeping our hips and our right leg and our shoulders on the ground. Follow your breath with each exhale, gently pulling. And then release, lower your left foot down, straighten out your left leg, and bend your right leg. Keeping your right leg on the ground. We're going to lift our right foot toward the ceiling and make a circle with our right ankle in one direction. And then in the other direction. And then bend our right knee and interlace our fingers below our right knee on our right shin. Keeping our left leg on the ground. Keeping our hips and shoulders on the ground. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And exhale as you gently pull your right knee and shin toward your right shoulder, keeping the left leg on the ground. And then release, lower your left foot and bend both your left knee and your right knee. Lift your feet and your hands toward the ceiling. Bend your knees and grab the outer edges of your feet. Pull your feet down into happy baby pose. In this position, our knees are on the outside of our arms, outside of our torso, and then we're going to alternate lifting our feet, rocking side to side, releasing any tension you may feel. And if you rock out, just get back in. Moving around as much as you can. You can also rock up and down if you'd like. Massaging your spine. Releasing any tension you may feel. Breathing through your nose. And then inhale your hands and your feet up toward the ceiling and relax them down to the ground. Stretch your body out on your mat. And we're going to do our final pose for the evening, which is Shavasana. Shavasana is a conscious relaxation. So close your eyes, separate the heels of your feet, and allow your toes to relax to the sides. Move your arms away from your torso with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Eyes are closed and we're focusing on our breathing. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and your wrists and fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your legs. Relax your ankles and your toes. Focus on your breathing. Feel the ground supporting your body. Observe your breath getting longer as your body relaxes. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then bring your hands above your head and stretch your body. Bend your knees and bring them close to your chest and rock side to side. And then move your body to one side and take a few deep breaths through your nose. And then push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. So we'll end the practice with a breathing exercise. We're going to inhale through our nose as we raise our arms and hands above our head, and then exhale through our mouth with a strong breath as we lower our arms and hands down. We'll do that 3 times, and then we'll end with a final 4th breath. So go ahead and inhale. Strong exhale. Again. Again. Now this time, inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, bringing the palms of your hands together, pausing at your third eye for kind thoughts, pausing at your lips for kind words, and pausing at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. Well, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow.